Yeah.
Yeah.
Weber. Hey, I heard of that name. That's the skip.
No. He's the third.
A third, okay.
There's lots of Webers in curling, though.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
From Calgary. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. You're from Calgary?
Yeah.
Okay. I know I have a cousin who lives in, well, my uncle and aunt and my big one cousin lives in Toronto. The two cousins, one I don't know where, but Daryl works at the airport.
Oh, yeah.
He's here.
We'll look for him when we go back.
Yeah.
Hi, good morning.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not bad. You're 100 bucks. Okay.
Yeah.
This is game 5 for Team Batchak against Northcott, a team that they've played a number of times. We had first practice, and in the LSD, last known draw, we came light and then put one to the back of the house. Northcott has done their first LSD, the first of two, and they have come light as well, kind of down the same path as our first one, and they both came light. It kind of seems like if you hit the wrong path, it gets really, really heavy. Team Clark is playing 3.
Now look at they also overcompensated or in a different path or something.
Yeah, same thing, different path, and they've overcompensated, and it's going to slide through. So we will get hammer here.
Gee.
Until this game, Team Batchak was number 1 for the LSD. Probably not anymore, but Team Northcott was number 3.
Was the man seeker guys, were they second? Did they second?
No.
Okay, like
8 or something.
because that would be like if they go, they're the only other ones that can or have the opportunity.
It's too bad that the third from Clark is sick because they can get maximum sub a run.
Yeah.
Then we're. But yeah, you can't wait around until you get something. And if she does, then if she texts you back, you're like, yeah. No, you can have one.
Are you noise canceling me?
Yeah. No, I just want to listen to this. I want to like blare my.
Do you want more water?
Sure.
Is this yours?
Yeah.
Jason, do you want water?
Sure. I'll come grab it. I need to move anyway. Moving is good.
And that one has a zoom, so I bought that one specifically because it has the zoom that it's not the greatest quality zoom because it's just a digital zoom. It's not a optical zoom, but it works. And if people want to watch, they're watching for free. If you want to complain, you don't want to.
Are you okay?
I think Will Ferrell is the funniest. The funniest. Funny. I don't know. This is a movie. I don't know.
Oh, it is a little earthy. In the shower this morning, again, going, this water smells like dirt.
I never noticed it till right now. I'm like, ooh.
She's a doctor.
Yeah. Who is it?
No, seriously, who's that? They can't open their strap pins. Oh my god, I'm dying. Sorry. So inappropriate. It's really funny. No, shut up. You're fine. It's okay. I'm so hot right now.
Step down.
I wore this last time.
Is it? Yeah, it's something like
Yeah.
I had to bring some extra deodorant. So, the LSD looks better. Sunday.
And you both blew it through on the outturn.
Yeah.
Anyways, so back on it, that tells me that, yeah, the timing on that other one might be on that one.
It's a little slow against the wall.
Yeah.
And Batchak has hammer in the first end, so it's, as Tracy says, it's hammer time. Team Northcott with their first stone.
So they shortened it through an ours.
Okay, we just cut the edge, yeah.
Yeah. 12 or 8 footer or something like that.
Lead with first stone. It's boys are on it. It's not going to stay on the center line.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the house.
How do we know? Actually, not.
I
Only
like
a 5
our
second delay here.
built-in delay.
It's only
that's
5
it.
second delay here, not a 10 second like the other side of the ring.
It's not instant.
Kessler calls for a hit.
I know.
Oh, same day we just.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on. Yeah, makes sense.
And it looks like he's got it. A little roll would be nice.
Call this Mac this weekend at 10.
And it rolls into the house.
Yeah.
The perfect roll. Perfect
He's
shot.
gonna be so tired. That's why he's sore.
He is so tired.
I don't think Dylan knows what tired like what sore is. Like he's never had like any of he's never complained. of
Northcott calls for a hit.
Whatever's going on with him.
His cast is off. So what did she do?
Looks like he's going to peel it. And the yellow skates through
Injury.
after the peel. Kessler calls for a corner guard. And it hits that keen path, and it's going to skate through.
You have to buy doubles now.
Yeah, let's make new rules. Hopping and through.
Yeah.
Good thing
If
Chris is
you
working
watch the
today.
Briar, you can watch the Briar. I was watching the Briar. But boy, Jacob did Alberta now, and he won.
He's good.
Them in person.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah, and I got a picture of him.
Nice.
And I got to see a couple of girls like
Northcott puts him one through,
It's really cool. You're a hockey
and Dylan goes for corner guard, and this one's going to be
hard, but
there, right where we want it.
That's good.
I better roll
It's a good shot.
It's Lindsay's friend.
Weber calls for a draw in behind the guard. I think
That was the call.
it's going to come light. Oh, no, it skinnies the guard, and it's going to come into the house. Just biting, I think. Correction. It hit the magical wall in front of the house and stopped about 8 inches in front, as most of them do. Dylan with trying to draw in behind those two. It's by the guard. It should be good. Should be real good. Beautiful shot. Good job. No, it's not overbearing. Far back. It's okay. Northcott calls for a freeze.
I'm not sure where they're going today. The place they usually go to, like Grandpa is going to far. So they're going to they just live
This one's looking pretty good. Still got a ways to curl. It's got a long distance to travel too, and it should be there. It's not gonna be frozen, but it was a good shot. Kessler calls for a freeze. Andrew's first stone.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of his favorite things is to take the grade sixes out ice fishing. So they do ice fishing and they have like a weekend.
Looks like he's a little heavy,
Like he was flying.
There's some kids that
and he's a little wide, and it's gonna skate through.
that's just awesome. They love that when they get to do that.
Really?
My kids are up to 10 now. Oh, it's that kind of yeah. Julie's old. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Dad's fishing shack is not a shack. It's like pretty swanky in there. And my dad and my brother built an ice shack. They put it keep it all place.
This one's down kind of the middle. It's looking pretty good actually. It was looking a little heavy, and it's dug in. Northcott team is really good at drawing, and sometimes they get some big ends on teams because they're able to get lots in the house. Kessler calls for a hit and roll under. Oh, and Don calls a timeout.
Just believe, right? Yeah. And he's got it set up so he's got his fish cam. He's got like a camera. Oh, he's really far. And then it's on his screen. You can see the fish are coming with that. And that keeps him busy for all of his retired hours. Yeah. And he's tried to get Mom to go ice fishing. She hates it.
So rude.
She just, if she does go out, she just
Kessler calls for the double now, or the hit.
Slash that one across the front.
This one's looking better. He's gonna nose it though. Oh, it'll go a little bit. Just flopped over a little bit. That's okay. So Northcott still shot stone.
Just one Burma, one Scotch, one beer.
Northcott calls a timeout.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Oh, sure.
After I got my Bachelor of Arts, and about 2 months working into that, I decided I needed to find a different job for the rest of my life. Because I was like, I can't do this forever. So, I applied to the U of L, but to get into the U of L, you had to have, in the program that I was going to go into, you had to have so many hours working in the school environment in order to get accepted. So I put my name on the sub list at the school for like student support jobs. And so I would do 3 shifts in the daytime and then work in the night.
I should have brought the box of grapes. Just grab the glass and in the corner. Yeah. Stick it right in the corner right here.
I won't be very long, but this is all I have to look forward to.
Like garden that, that's what I do.
And this is Jackson Northcott's first stone. See if we can get time on it. Boys jump it right away. Now they're just cleaning it and they're right off now. says a 17. Looks like Kessler's looking at playing a tap between through the hole, or nope, a draw. He wants to draw. If he leaves this poking out a bit, where he might be able to slash it over to take the yellow one out, but we'll see. Big thing is just to get into scoring position, to put himself in a place where he can get his deuce. And it's a good shot, right under cover there. Poking out just a quarter of a stone. It's always nice to leave a little bit poking out so that they can look at it. Shot stone about a few inches back from the button, or top above the button, I should say.
You didn't.
I got it. No, I missed it. No.
On the last.
I didn't time it, no.
Yeah. But like, she's on a different flight.
I'm at 4:30.
Oh, okay.
I was sitting there and I thought
So like, we're doing multiple trips anyways. We get could be a really expensive cab, like $500.
Northcott is on a timeout. I think they're probably looking at their options, seeing if they might have to draw in front of our blue stone that's on the 4-foot and concede one. Or they can try to draw the left side of the button, which would leave them open for a takeout. They could also try to play a run back off their yellow.
Kessler just goes and walks and stands in front of them.
Looks like they're going to play the draw. They're going to try to freeze to our blue one.
Olsen,
And
three.
if they freeze to it, they can cut us to one. Because we would have to draw the button, which is possible. Our stone is right under cover, so it's a tough draw to make, or tough freeze. But Jackson's really good at drawing, so it's a shot he can definitely make. We'll see if we can get a time on this one. Boys jump it really right away. Looks a little light, and it's gonna make it over the hog line though. 20. That was a 20, 19-20. So definitely light. Kessler's options are to try to draw, freeze to his own stone. He could tap his blue one back onto that yellow. Looks like he's looking to freeze to his own or draw 4-foot out on the side there. Definitely the shot to call because it's the easier one to make.
put some brakes on.
This one looks a little heavy. 13-4. Yeah, and it's going to be through. And Team Batchick takes a single.
That's another drink. Ingram?
Yeah, we're moving next door, so as long as you see that chair.
Max's first stone came to bite the 4 foot.
And magically changed color. He threw yellow one.
Apparently it magically changed color while I was in the washroom. Apparently he threw yellow, which isn't surprising since our boys, whenever they get a chance, they always choose yellow.
They were yellow all day yesterday.
They love yellow. Here at the Provincials, though, the color is already chosen for them, so they don't get to pick yellow. Kessler calls for a guard.
With a blue rock.
And he's got a blue rock. It happens sometimes. Andrew did the same thing yesterday. He's wide. Kessler signals to him that he's wide. They're trying to knife it over, carve it over. It's a little heavy too, so it's going to come in and might freeze to it. That was a 1503.
We're not allowed registered players in the team, I have shared that challenge when we actually had my first team.
One of our Strathmore teams, Team Clark, Evan Clark, their third is sick today, so they're playing with 3 against Max Smiths.
And then Sam just got swapped out here for Elmer.
Oh, and Sam, the third on Northcott, was just swapped out because he's sick as well. He played the first end, but
This is gonna jam it.
one of the Helmrich boys, one of the Helmrich Twins, who plays on Team Miker in U18, is subbing for him. What's the call? Kessler calls for a guard. Over curls. Might have been a little inside. Over curls and becomes a center guard. Not too bad. It's undercover a little bit. He can see enough to hit, I'm sure. Jackson's going to call the hit, I think. As far as which Helmrich boy we've got there, we have no idea because they're identical twins.
Roland or Dieter?
It's either Roland or Dieter. Both nice kids. They're good friends with our boys. They play on Team Miker with their older brother, and then with the skip, of course, whose last name is Miker. Looks like he's got it. He's going to roll out, though. He's going to peel it off. That was a 9-6.
All right. And only just today. The green is Dieter and the red is Roland. R for red, so he's got red laces on. Yes, that's how you tell them apart. If you don't, that's how you, on the ice. There you go.
So we just checked with the Northcott moms, and apparently it's Roland who's playing. And the way to tell them apart is Roland wears red laces, and his name starts with an R, and Dieter likes to have green laces. They're clever. Love a good strategy. Northcott calls for another hit. It's pretty much wide open. Takes about 4 inches of ice. It's coming. He's going to hit it. He's not going to get a good roll out of it. Oh, he might. It's not going to roll out, actually. He did get a good roll out of it. So Kessler's going to call it a hit. That was a 9.93. So a 10-second hit, like a normal weight. Roland's got a pretty good takeout weight. Andrew with the delivery. That's what he's got it. He's gonna freeze or nose it, I believe. Nope, roll out. Oh, it flops over just a little bit, and it's just on the outside edge of the 12-foot there. Keelan Boucher with delivery, going for a hit. And he is way wide. Roland is trying to carve it over, but it's not going to go. He threw a 9.9, so another 10, a normal weight. Andrew Kessler calls for a draw to the 4-foot undercover, under the center guard. Our next game after this will be our final round robin game. That will be against Depker. Depker, I just saw, had won the D event in provincials last year, and came second at the Mark Kennedy Spiel. We've never played them before. They've been playing pretty good there. They've been playing pretty good. Their record is 3-1 and 1 loss, 3 wins. Same as Landry. So it'll be a really important one to win. If we can win it, then if we win that one, then go into the round robin undefeated, or the playoffs undefeated.
Is that you, Lindsay?
Here, I drink it. That's good.
Keelan going for another hit. You can see, looks like you can see about half of the stone. So there is enough to hit, but I don't think he's called enough ice, because you needed a little less weight, and you need like a hack weight to get around that, and he's all over the guard. It's going to peel the guard off. Guard goes out, peels it off. Kessler will probably try for a guard here. Yep, he wants a guard about 4 feet in front of the house, just far enough to make it a tough enough run back, but close enough that can't come around it.
Fresco 3 on Cooper.
Whenever I say that, Chris is
Imagine 3 on.
Team Crisco just took 3 on Team Capri. Crisco, they're a slippery bunch, that one.
Jodie Foster
And that joke never gets old.
Never goes back.
And it never goes bad. Today is Team Batchek's triple header day. Every team had a day where they had a triple header. Ours is today. So if they can, it's really important if they can win. If they win, that would be awesome. Even more awesome would be if they could win in less than 8 ends. So good. It's a good guard. Not quite where he wanted it. He wanted it about another 1.5 feet back and about 6 inches to the left. But it's the stone is under cover. Around the sheets, we got Binks and Landry. It's 2-0 for Landry after the first end. Don't know what happened in the second. Paget and Seneca. Paget is up 3-0. Crisco and Capri. Crisco is up 3-0. Maximitz and Clark are tied at 0. King and Depker. Depker is up 1. Myers and Polson. Polson's up 3. Sipka and Smith. Smith is up 2.
Tied.
No, it's tied at 2 after 2. Jackson's looking here. What's he looking at? What's he want to do?
Freeze maybe?
Yeah, it looks like he wants to freeze. Maybe bump
Or a light tap. Yeah.
or a light tap, yeah. See if we can get a timer on it. Timer Rooney. On sheet E, Depker is up 1-0 after 2, but we don't know what happened in N2. So we'll see when they put the score up. Oh, looks like King took one, so took at least one because they're in the hack. Jackson delivers. He's a little bit wide. He's not going to rub it or anything. He's missed it. It's going to flash. Kessler will probably try to throw another guard. I'd like a guard on just biting 12 actually. You could get he's looking at a freeze. You just want it staggered somehow.
Landry stole 4 in the second for a 6-0.
Oh, Landry stole 4 in the second over Binks. It's now 6-0 over on sheet A. Actually, another guard halfway would be fine too, but it'd be nice to have it just biting so that it forces them to either try to double or to come around. Keeps the pressure on, because then they'd be shooting at a steal of 3 against a steal of 3. Yeah, Kessler's decided to go for the just biting. If it's, he wants it just a little bit undercover so that the 2 guards are staggered. So it's really hard to make the double.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and I'm bad with names, so. Thank you.
Looks good.
Yeah, line looks good. Although he's a little light and now it's over curling, but that's okay. As long as it stays a guard. Even if he freezes or rubs the other guard, it's fine. Yeah, that works. So instead of shooting against 3, Northcott's got to draw against 2.
I'm wondering that myself.
Draw against the steal of 2.
Oh, it's a ramp. I bet you it's it'll be like for a wheelchair ramp.
Which one?
The thing that's on the wall. I think they pull it off and they lay it down. It's a
Yeah,
wheelchair.
for
Like they
wheelchair
lay it down
curling.
wherever?
I think that's just a holding spot for it. Yeah, because then it's about the same height as like the boards.
It's a wheelchair ramp holster.
Yeah. It's a wheelchair ramp and a wheelchair ramp holder on the wall.
Yeah. So if you go sideways on your wheelchair, you can go up the wall.
Yeah. When you're fast.
Yeah.
You have to be like centrifugal force. You gotta,
Yeah, you got to get really going
The
fast.
banks of
Yeah.
Talladega. You gotta get her up high. Robin's race.
It's almost Caesar time.
Because I mean,
I'll let you know when. I'll let you know when it's been approved.
All right.
this looks
Yes,
good.
Jackson with his delivery. He's on the tricky side. Ooh, it just died. He's going to make it to the house. He's going to make it to shot. Oh, is he going to make it to the house? Ooh, he's not going to get second shot. Maybe. It's at least a steal of 1. And it's a steal of 1. Just 1. Steal of 1 for Team Bacek. So going into end number 3, it is 2-0 for Team Bacek. 2 stolen, or 1 taken and 1 stolen.
I actually have a good one on the team. Because everybody, I just don't. You know how they every once in a while they'll get everybody's face in the. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like usually Kessler's like, you know, like right now I can't see Kessler over Max.
Yeah, I can't see Kessler.
They sent you Dumb and Dumber, right? Did I put that on the snap?
This is purely the team that dresses me. I need that.
She's just started. She's 17. So, well, my friend's daughter, I should say. So she's just, yeah. So she's just started out, and it is a side business. Yeah. Well, she's in university. So one of her first customers, we're like, yeah, that's okay. We'll go with this and everything. We're not. She didn't charge us a whole lot. So we're like, yeah, like you line up in there.
Oh, you coming to do this?
Wasn't exactly normal close terms, I was gonna say. It was going, I'm trying to get Tennille to have a side business, but she don't listen to me. I don't know why, she got nothing but time.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I told her just back in the truck.
You gotta get your orders in July or August. Otherwise,
How's that different than our jackets?
yeah, that's true. Although it's fall, you're just probably almost as busy in the summer.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys go all summer long.
I don't know. Ben told me it'd be fine. Ben told me it's a manageable schedule.
Yeah. That's what they always tell you.
Yeah, no. From Ben's perspective, that might be different than a lot of ours.
It's all already rolling for you.
I love this.
It's October, so they never had those. Mixed what, sorry? Okay, in the dome? Okay, excellent. Okay, yeah. And how's it looking for competition? Maybe some of the last year. Looking for teams, but
Lots of teams. It's just like,
It's you too.
Bounce it.
yeah.
yeah, they're just saying.
But it's like, it's
Excellent.
It's good.
Yeah.
But just the competition because.
That Jones is
it's not actually, it's just the most durable.
yeah, exactly. They got that rolling that used in the early days.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be nice. Support counts. I made the high school jerseys too, the high school days.
Anybody
I
want
am getting.
yucky gum?
I'm good, thanks.
Not
I learned my
salad?
lesson.
It's bad gum, right?
It's really good for like
2
a minute
seconds.
and a half.
And then it gets gluey.
You know that feeling. So you for a minute and a half?
Yeah.
All assistant coach, and here I am today.
I don't actually.
Moment of
Is it my cone still?
yeah.
Yes. Lindsay Miller will text me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
She understands.
Oh, great.
Straw here by Dylan.
Nice one.
Cut her in.
Who brought that kid?
The Malibu.
Nice one.
Half a hair deep, but Margot says just hammer that front one and you'll get the tubers.
He's like, that shit's not my problem.
Yeah. So you're making me feel better.
And you got rolling shooting, so
But it's just something gross.
you got some big weight.
French fry. They just took it on and it was like they all get burnt or something. But the one market.
There's about a rock in between that yellow one and the blue one right behind it in front of the house. So they're not fully lined up, but pretty close.
Roland with his delivery of his one of his stones, his first stone. He's got to nose it, trying to do a double run back. Oh, he gets it, but he jams it.
If they would have nosed it, it would have went just off center a bit.
Yeah, he needed it to curl a little bit more because the two stones were the two stones frozen?
No, they were about a rock apart.
Oh, they were about a rock apart. So if they were frozen, they'd work as one stone, but
I'm A. We're both A. You're both A? Yeah, we're spelled the same. Yeah.
My sister is Lindsay with an A.
Oh, is it?
Dylan with his looks like second stone. They're trying to freeze or draw to the 8 foot.
Lindsay's in my graduating class.
If they can optimally, they want to tuck a corner of their stone underneath the yellow one if possible. They didn't get it tucked, but it is biting, so that's good. So now Team Batchek is 1-2. Jackson calls for a run back off the red stone. Off the blue stone. Sorry. I think I would rather, if I were them, they have hammer. They really, in my opinion, should be blowing those guards off. But Jackson likes to play with lots and lots of junk around.
I already know the other half of the team.
Roland with the delivery. It's nice and straight. He's gonna be close. I think he's gonna. Oh, he got it. Nice. Nice, beautiful shot. Kessler calls for a draw in.
That's a weird one. So there's.
What little Lindsay's in there?
I
was wondering if they were twins. Yeah, they are twins.
Only 4. And you're 1. You're one.
Probably number 2.
Andrew looks like he's heavy. The boys are right off of it now. They stopped cleaning. It should be through.
I'm talking favorites.
Was it 13-8? Ooh. The line is beautiful. Is it going to die? It might. Yeah.
Sitting on the 8.
It's sitting on the edge of the 8 foot at the back.
Harf and harf.
It worked out. Still, it's too far back, but at least it's in the house. Jackson calls for a draw. In behind.
Light and tight. He's on the guard.
Looks like he's on the guard, yeah. They're trying to hold it. Ooh, he might be by. No, he's on it. He rubbed it. Yeah, and then it hit the other guard, and he was heavy and tight, but if he hadn't been heavy, he wouldn't have been in the house there. That worked out for them. Kessler calls for another draw, and they go to a timeout. Don's probably going to suggest that they play the takeout, because if they get rid of that yellow one and flop over, Jackson will just draw, but that's okay. But it limits them to 1, and we take hammer back in the oh, this is third end. We'd take hammer back in the 4th, but Kessler sticks to the draw to the button in behind. We're assuming that Don talked to him about the hit, but maybe it was just about the path or something like that. Because the ice is pretty tricky here. Again, Andrew looks... ooh, it was looking heavy, but now it's come right down. He's going to be by the guard. Just by the guard. Skinnies it and skate to the back of the 4.
On the 4 foot.
Yeah. It's a good shot. Behind the tee line, but we'd like it in front of the tee line, but that's okay. We can live with that.
Fun fact.
Just one.
Well, it depends, but if they, when they curl all 9 games of this event, which, that will be one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They came heavy. It's going to skate through. They're going to rub off their own.
And through.
And through.
So now we're 1-3 there too.
Danielle just reminded of us.
Wait for that. Wait for that.
We don't throw that fun fact out to the public universe yet.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Because the boys have curled a lot together.
The boys have curled together.
Work to do if you say that. I gotta go start stripping in the bathroom, so. She'll be
Whoa.
wearing underwear on her head and take my boots off. Oh my gosh, you tie my scarf.
So we'll either go back to looking at the shot. Chris will keep his mouth shut and maybe pass the mic on to Jason.
That's next game. I'll do next game. Then you do another one.
Sure. Kessler calls for a draw.
Yeah. Is it 10 o'clock?
No thanks.
Way late.
Kessler's light. As long as he's across, if he leaves a guard, that's fine. They gotta hold it straight. No, they gotta let it die. Can't see where it is. Oh, that's good. That's fine. That works okay, because again they'll have to draw in. Took a little bit more of the button away.
Jackson's first.
This is Jackson's first stone. I'm trying to draw to the 4 foot.
It's not that loud over here.
This morning there was some silly going on and you thought maybe that.
You missed Sweet Caroline.
Oh, Sweet Caroline.
It was on earlier.
Okay, play it again, Kate. Count me in. Okay, my bop's ready.
Jackson with the delivery. Looks a little wide and maybe a little light. Jason says he's got good weight. I think he's a touch light. That's a 15.3, but he was out in the frost, and it's going to be touch light. So he comes to the 8 foot, leaves us another guard. Kessler's best shot is probably either to play. Ooh, if he plays the run back, he could get them both out and sit 3. It's risky. It's risky.
He jams underneath on that back one though. Is there anything fun in there? Splenda.
He would have to get to just over.
You just stick like a bottle of wine or something uncovered for it.
He'd have to get to just past half the stone, and he could get the run back, and it would be glorious. But I think I would probably go for just a guard and force them to try to draw the other side. Kessler's up 2, so I'd go for the guard. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. I think the run back is definitely there, but it's risky. It's not worth giving them 2 or 3. Just throw the guard and we're likely to steal. Jackson's was a 15.3, so Kessler needs about a 14.8, 15. Even if he leaves a little hole there, it's fine as long as it's not too thick or too big. And that is definitely what she said.
Ingram wasn't even around She's getting smoothies.
They call him off for line and maybe wait. Even if he freezes to the yellow, it's good. They got it. Now they're carving it. Oh, there's definitely a hole to the yellow. Oh, hole's gone. Perfect guard.
They can always promote
They can promote the blue onto the yellow and promote the yellow into the button, but that is fine because Kessler would take the hammer back. That one was a 15-6 out there.
Well, they're in the playoff period.
Awesome.
Chris is gonna say it's because his coaching. Like,
Yeah.
like,
2 years ago, yeah. It was because my coaching 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
I
Totally.
got the pool
It's
cues
got to
out.
be more than 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, just 2
They got
years
the
ago.
pool cues out and lining it up.
They've got their pool cue out lining up. Oh, they're looking at the angle raise there. I think I would play off the blue one, but if they're looking at playing an angle raise takeout, because if they get it, then they would take 3.
Well, they're trying to think if they go to
Yeah, that is risky. If he makes it, he deserves it.
check out Crisco 7-1.
Ooh, Crisco is currently 7-1 over 7-1 over Capri. Capri's coach might not be very happy right now. Currently, Javin Clark from Strathmore is 3-0 over Maskmets. Maskmets is the only other undefeated team so far. Clark they've been shooting lights out. They've been playing really well this weekend. So. Jackson with the delivery. No. Yeah, it's going to be close. No, he's going to peel it. Cut it. It didn't. Yeah, he needed to curl a little bit more. That was a 9-second hit he threw. And that's a steal of 1 for Team Bacek again. So after 3 ends, it's 3-0 for Team Bacek over Northcott. Kessler calls for center guard. Maybe biting too.
Tell me when you're ready and I'll get it for you.
Max with the delivery. Down a different path. Looks a little bit light. Nope. It's going to be good. Not exactly where he wants it, but it's going to be to the center line, I believe. Yep. Nice center line guard.
Wow, okay. And I said, that doesn't sound too exciting. And she said, well, I just
Northcott with the delivery. Looks like it's over curling and it's gonna it might tap us off the center line there. Oh, he's gonna skinny it. He skinnies the guard. And right to the pin. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Doesn't get any better than that. Actually, to tell you the truth, it does. Just biting the forefoot would be a little bit better. Kessler calls to freeze to it, I believe.
Well, that's kind of where I worry that Abby might she'll have to take some breaths.
What's that?
Throwing lead rocks.
Max with his second stone. They're trying to carve it over. Weight looks a little heavy. It's not going to get there, but it might stick around the back. The paths down on the ice here in Grand Prairie is really weird. Sometimes you'll throw the same weight one place and then it'll be completely different on another, 3 feet over.
You said 2 and 2, Jay? No.
Lamb with his second shot. Second lead stone. He's going to skinny the guard again. Oh, he rubs it. And good thing he rubbed it because he was a little bit heavy. Would have floated through if he hadn't rubbed it. Bumps the shot stone to the back of the forefoot. Kessler's looking at what to do. I think he's looking at trying the double here. It's a tight double. But it is there, I think. Worth a try. If he comes tight, he'll run the guard off, peel the guard off, and that would be fine. And he is tight. He's not going to get by the guard. That was actually plan B.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
That's just as good, if not better, right? Fully exposes them.
Yeah, I remember years ago we did a mixed team. Mixed league in Tacoma. Mixed and true mixed team. Me and my wife just sitting back with tears in my eyes. And then it hit me early in that first season.
Northcott calls for a guard. Roland looks like he's heavy. Oh, maybe not. The boys are sweeping it.
It did look heavy, and now it's...
It was out in the frost and it kind of died.
Wow.
But he's only going to cover the the double, but it's a good guard right where he wanted it. That leaves the back one open, but Kessler's looking at a run back. I like this. I like this because if you make the run back golden, you could actually make the run back double. If you come a little wide or whatever, you could get the back one, and if not, you peel it. Either way, it's the right call. It's a peel. You got a piece of it. Rolling with his second stone. Northcott calls the same shot. And I was muted that whole time.
No way. That was a mute, Clark.
Sweepers are on it. They're trying to. They bump it back a little bit, and even actually freezes it even better. Yellow one kind of rubs off and bumps the blue one back into a little even better position. Although, if you hit that with big weight, you could probably pop it through. But the yellow goes to the left, maybe jams on the blue one on the corner, and then you could get both those blue ones out maybe. But you would need peel weight. Like Kessler is going for a nose hit here, I think. He wants. I'm pretty sure. Is that what he called?
I don't know.
Either a nose hit or I think it's a nose hit he wants.
They tried to get
Not enough ice for a freeze, so it's got to be. We'll get a time on it and see.
so a little bit more separation.
Yeah, it's definitely a hit.
Hard to
Got a ways to curl. Normal weight. And he's got it.
roll to the inside.
Nice. Beautiful shot. That was a 997. That was his normal weight. That was just about perfect. Now, there is a triple there. But you'd need big weight to get the triple, but it is there. Jackson doesn't tend to throw big weight takeouts. So he'll probably decide to freeze to it.
I could get morning job and then be sober to drive home at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, he calls the freeze. When in doubt, play to your strengths. If he makes this freeze, he could still possibly take his deuce. But his deuce is slipping away real quick, and if he misses this, he theoretically, if he comes heavy and taps his yellow one out, we could be looking at stealing 4 or 5. If he makes it, he has a chance for his deuce.
I'm like, I never throw it away. I put it in scissors.
It's so good in a chicken marinade because it really tenderizes the meat and it keeps it like.
You're allowed to say that. You're allowed to say that, but I'm not.
I'm not even going to say.
Boys are saying weight's up.
They're trying to freeze. Is that what they're thought perhaps?
Now they're trying to carve it over. The weight was a 13.4, so it's heavy. Definitely heavy. And he's going to pop his out or bump it back. Okay. That cuts blue down to 1-2 maybe. Now if Kessler can get to the inside of that yellow one, he could pop that back and be sitting 4. With bigger weight, he could lose the back one and get the both yellows out, or he could guard it and try to steal 2.
I don't mind being above the T line.
Yeah, he's looking at he wants to be above the T line. If he can get to a nice guard, say top 4, it'd be golden.
You have to be shot rock.
Yeah.
And outscore the rock that freezes to the blue.
Yeah.
As backing, right? Or to guard that.
Or even a freeze on the blue. A freeze on the blue is really good too. And then, yeah, it would give them backing, but a freeze there, they'd have to take out 4, or Jackson would just draw to it and for his 1, which wouldn't be bad because we take the hammer back. We haven't seen the hammer since end 1. Kessler with the delivery. Line looks pretty good. They want it on the T line of the 4 foot, and I don't think it's gonna. Oh, yeah, it's gonna finish. Will it finish? No, it's a little heavy. 14.4. He might just freeze. Oh, right on the button. Yeah, it's not bad. That's not bad. Actually, that's really good because Jackson's got to take it out or bump it back. He's indicating ice for probably a tap to tap it back.
Now, like, because we were laughing, like, you're never gonna get a girl, but I'm like, you just sit there.
Thank you. Just trying to tap it off the button.
So you just want Max.
He's just trying to tap it off the button to sit shot for 1.
Like, what's your organization?
His chances of getting 2 are almost non-existent.
And I was like, oh,
I could see it, but it would be seriously risky, not worth it at all. It's only 3-0, so this is the right call to make. But of course, when you're up here in the stands, it's always, you kind of see all the angles and think, ooh, you probably could do this, but when you're down there, you also know that you got to call the shot you can make. Just because something's there doesn't mean you should try it. Weight looks a little up, and he's a little wide. It's coming down now. That was a 13.8, so it is heavy, but he's going to bump it. It'll be fine. Oh. Got the shot. Rolled over, sit shot, and Northcott takes 1. All right, going into the fifth end. Batchak has taken back the hammer. Northcott took the force. Because the break just happened, there's a good chance the ice is gonna tighten up now. We'll go around the rings for a minute here. Over on sheet A, Landry is up 8-1, on Binks. Paget is up 4-2 on Seneca. Crisco up 8-1 on Capri. Clark is up 3-0 on Maxmetz. Debker is up 4-2 on King. Myers is down, I think, 3-1 versus Polson. So 3-2. Polson's up 3-2 on Myers, and Sipka is up 3-2 on Smith. And then, of course, our game currently 3-1 for Batchak over Northcott in the fifth end. Max tries for a corner guard and slides a little deep and biting in the middle of the 12-foot. Jackson calls for a hit and roll under cover. A little wide, and it's going to roll out. That was an 8-4. Threw peel weight at it. He threw a little heavy, and that's why it didn't come over. If he'd gotten his 10-second hit, he probably would have had his roll. Kessler calls for another guard. Yeah, this one's looking like it might... No, it should be okay. Well, it might slide into the house, yeah. It was a 15-3. And it is going to bite, I think. Yep. Almost exactly the same spot as it was before. Northcott calls for another hit. Hit and roll again, same thing. This time Roland's turn.
That's Dieter.
Sorry, Dieter's turn. We'll just say Master Helmrich. He throws a 10-5 and noses it. Rock sticks around. Kessler's calling for a normal weight hit. If he can hit and flop would be good, or hit and roll under the guard would be so-so. He wants to keep it out there, I think. But as long as it's biting. Looks like he's got a piece of it. He's going to nose it. Nope. He's going to have a little bit of a roll. And the boys sweep it over. Under cover. Beautiful shot. Perfect. It's almost completely covered. You can see about a eighth of a rock. That would be...
0.125.
I was just going to say that would be... No, because that would be... 0.125 would be a quarter.
No, 0.25.
Oh, yeah. You're right. 0.125. Yeah,
We
yeah.
had this conversation yesterday with the kids.
Okay, we got an electrician here, Mr. Math Guy over here, who's schooling Mr. Teacher. Schooling the scholar. Yep. That's why I'm an elementary school teacher, you see, is because the math ain't so good for me. Ooh. Over on sheet D, looks like Clark has a nice end. Setting up here. They're sitting 1, 2, 3, it looks like. Trying to steal, so they really need a guard here. Bat check. Dieter throws. Trying to draw. It's going to be close. He's going to be on the guard, and he's going to stagger those two guards a little bit. Kessler is going to draw, split the house a bit. Again, we've got hammers, so we're trying to make sure we get at least 2, aka a hammer conversion. Dylan with the draw. It's a 14-4. It's going to be in the house, yeah. Yeah, almost exactly the same place all the other ones were. Yeah, good shot. And those two stones are lined up parallel with each other, or pretty parallel, which is good. Jackson calls for a hit.
Can you talk about how it tastes versus how good it is?
And they're super yummy. Just watch me eat a bunch.
Master Boucher is light, and inside he's going to nose it. Got the hit. That's what they were after. Didn't get the roll. Kessler's going to hit. Try to roll onto the button. If he makes this, they'd be looking at taking 3 or 4 maybe. But as long as it goes away, that's job 1. Calls for normal weight. Weight looks pretty normal. Ooh, actually, weight's down a bit. More like he called control, sorry. He called control. He's got it. He's just going to peel it. Peels it with a 9.5. He was a touch wide. Ooh. On sheet D, Evan Clark has a big end lined up. If they can score, they might score 3 or 4. Steal 3 or 4. They're trying. Max Metz is trying to draw.
That's a great question. Sticks his first one on the button over there. Man, this biology is kind of
Max Metz puts one on the button to possibly save them, but Evan's looking to freeze to it, bump it back. Kessler calls for a draw to the wings. Weight looks close. Boys are sweeping it for weight. And it is light for sure. They gotta pound it. There's a 16.8. It's definitely light. That's okay. Triple's out of the, probably gone now. 4's definitely gone. 3 probably out of the picture now. Now we're looking at deuce. Deuce is definitely in play. It's okay to have a corner guard there.
Well, when you I actually just started a while ago. I started doing a new online gig. Early math online.
Okay. Yeah, so that helps with because
Yeah.
3 kids in this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Between this and Kelowna and Saskatoon, yeah, it would have been impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. Yeah. It's just thanks. Thanks. Yeah. They surprised us all. I think by the first time we hit the final, and
Jackson's looking at a run back.
well, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I was a little surprised.
Oh, okay. That one isn't.
That one was
I think it depends who you go to. I rarely ever hear this song on the radio.
Which one is it?
It's that Tears Are Not Enough. Is the like UNICEF song or something like that?
Jackson's going for run back. He's got, looks like 2 or 3 inches of ice. So he's looking to throw the heater at it.
What's it called? Is it?
Okay.
You know what you're talking about?
I know that I know
Delivery.
songs, I'm just not good at knowing who sings them or.
Oh, he's close. It might it's going to over curl here. And he's going to be on the
The wick might do it the other way.
oh. And he bumps it up. Wicks off the left one. Bumps his own yellow up and moves the blue one around, leaving it open for Kessler to hit. Kessler's going to hit and try to flop to the right to have those two blue stones split up. That was a 9-5.
Hopefully, I think she's still figuring that out. She hasn't. I don't know how much she's heard back from skill. I'm not sure when she registered.
Oh, I missed the last shot.
Clear. Hopefully, we do have a skill.
Yeah, you don't want to have to retake courses. It's a lot of time and expense, right?
Exactly.
Kessler going for the hit here.
The other kind of nice thing, she didn't have a full slate this year, so she could still she's still full time, but she had
Max is trying to carve it over.
okay.
Roll for a guard.
Roll, and it's about a foot in front of the blue one. The one that's on the 4-foot. No, it's frozen. Turned out to be a really good shot. Rolled the wrong way. We wanted it undercover, but that's okay. So Jackson is probably going to try to hit here. He could make a double here. More likely he'd jam, and we'd still be sitting 1, but
He hits it half a rock on the
yeah.
on the line, center line side.
Yeah.
Double it.
Jason says he needs to hit half a stone on the center line side. Should be able to double off. I think he's right. He's going to have to throw some weight, though.
Then it doesn't stick out or not. And then if that happens, then it's a blank, and we'll take the
Yeah.
hammer bit forward.
Good chance he'll peel it off, and if that happens, we'll blank it. Throw it through. Either way, if he leaves his yellow one around, we're going to hit it. Wherever it is. Try to, anyway.
And he wasn't hard to look at, so you thought,
And I was like, well, this will make the road trips that much easier. I can at least get my language homework done. And
Weight's good. Oh, it's over curled.
He's got the double. He's in the
Oh, no, he's got it. Got it, and he rolls out. And Kessler throws stone through. That was an 8-2. He had some good weight on that one.
I'd almost take those. Or,
This is the last stone.
Okay.
Last stone, so Kessler's going to throw it through.
right 100% on the scorecard.
Yep. Well, I like to call this one. We like to call this one the 100% shot. You almost always make it. I have seen it go awry before, though. It can pick or whatever. As long as you keep it clean, you're probably good. And they're keeping it clean. It'll skate through. So that'll be a blank end. So Team Batchek keeps the hammer going into the 6th end. So after 5, it's 3-1.
He's looking up here. He knows we're talking about him. Looks like 2. Good end by your girls there.
You're nursing your smoothie. Anybody need a smoothie?
No.
Chris, we need to wake up Duet over there, or
No, I need a nap.
Have you ever seen him do Elvis?
no? But I want to.
I've been telling Team Batch.
Everybody wants to.
Very good Elvis, and nobody has ever seen
Unfortunately, we don't always get what we want.
a little blue jailhouse rock.
Ooh, all right.
That's prime.
Okay.
When I first saw that, my heart was pitter patter.
You were done.
Right?
You were
I was
in
clean as hands. Really.
And Lamb is in the hack, setting up.
Get those blue suede shoes on later.
That's right.
Northcott calls for a center guard, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'll do it.
Sorry.
Hey, Chris, what did other Chris say about that hot tub picture of you and me the other night? I didn't see it on Facebook or anything.
It's a 15-3. Just a second. All day. Max throws a corner guard. Pretty tight. And Northcott calls for a draw in behind the center guard through the hole. He's touch light. Might stop at the, and it stops at the invisible wall in front of the house. Kessler calls for a draw in behind the two guards. Oh, now he's looking at a draw around the corner guard, around his guard. Not sure I like that so much. I think I'd rather go the other side, me to the center. Yeah, easier draw. Max with the second stone.
Have you had those? Yeah, they are. Pass them down to the.
Once you start munching, yeah.
About my kid this weekend at Lindsay's.
Oh God.
How's that for him?
Keep an eye out for the pedophiles.
And we take them there, and you're like,
I would just start yelling at them.
Wow, 12-1 done in 5.
Well, we do, and it's like a 3-person system, like everybody.
Capri got greased.
Because there's like.
Is the mic on for that?
This way, like NCAA National has 25%.
Crisco just beat Capri in 5 ends, 12-1. And we just said that Crisco or Capri got greased by Crisco.
We didn't do that. I forgot. I didn't even know it was. Sorry.
It's amazing how they generally will. And then they're recording multiple teams.
Oh, yeah, that
And they're only
was
gonna record yours.
Right.
You see them record.
It's a red flag.
Thanks.
If they have.
Check out sheet D.
Yeah.
Max Metz is throwing the heater.
Yeah.
Trying for double. Oh. Duffed it.
Left one yellow and one Clark.
And Clark's got hammer. And that yellow is tucked right under guard. Undercover. Yeah.
Under staggered guards.
All right. Back to the Northcott game here. Trying for a. It's like a hit.
I think it was
He's they're trying to raise the yellow in there. Oh, he's looking like he's got it. Oh, nice shot. Beautiful, right to the pin. Oh, that was a great shot. A raise through the hole to the pin. Really nice shot. Kessler was looking at a double run back, but now he's looking at playing the angle raise off the yellow and blue one there. Again, those two stones are almost glued together, so they're pretty much one stone. Wherever you hit the yellow one is what the blue one will do. But he's way inside.
You're actually getting close to where this.
It might work. We'll see what happens.
So I'm standing
Should
there.
go straight back, I think.
Nope.
Yeah,
And these girls go running by.
just missed.
And I say, hey,
He was just inside.
right? And I realize, everything goes silent.
there was that 2 inches of gap. That angle was just
It's good.
Yeah, he did. You just have this feeling of, oh man, what do they think right now?
Lips closed, Jack.
Yeah,
Lips
yeah.
closed.
Trying to say something positive, and I totally don't.
Jackson calls for a guard.
Yeah.
Can you go get the I can't chase it. I can't chase it.
Yeah.
But even like we have little. So here's another one. We're out of cheer couple. Parents can't come into the back.
That looks like it's hot. So if it comes to the house, if it's in a good spot, we could probably double it off.
They have a skirt, so the little babies get in there and they're like, pee, and they're like, you're U6, and you're like,
Gonna rub off our blue in there.
they come out and their baby puppies start flapping.
Gotta get some separation there. Ooh, that actually turned out to be a pretty good guard there.
So you're like trying to haul
But Kessler's still calling for a run back here, angle run back.
and you're just
That's the right call because if you make it, you get rid of that yellow one. If you peel it, it's not the end of the world. You open things up. It's going to be close here. Nope. Too wide. And he bumps them in to the 4-foot, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Kessler shouldn't have been sweeping that. He should have left it, simply because that would leave a possible double. Now that double's not there. Northcott's looking at possibly trying to steal 2 here.
the rule of 2 is like, please have the rule of 22. Like, make sure everything you do is so documented.
Jackson with the delivery. He's trying to throw a guard, but he is heavy. So if he skates into the house, it leaves us something we can play off of. Oh, it was looking heavy, and it just let out the parachute and just died about halfway. Wow. And turned out to be a perfect guard. It's getting yucky here. Kessler's looking at peeling guards off. Yep. I think that's a probably best bet. Play for your last stone.
Pretty good outcome. Got the draw for 13.
If he he's looking at his blue guard there. If he hits it just off center, he's thinking he can rub it off the yellow one and possibly send it into the house. Send the blue one into the house. And if not, then he opens it up anyway. As long as it gets open, that's a made shot.
They were throwing the draw, but it was like a perfect center
Well,
line
you
guard,
were
so I gave them a
amazing
5
with
up there.
Lindsay. Lindsay was having a rough time, and you brought her up I don't know how many times. Like you were,
She's that natural born cheerleader.
it was awesome.
That's when you know you don't have enough volunteers. I score your shot.
You don't have enough.
All of the curling parents sitting up there watching, and I'm out there like, okay.
Hey, I was out there too.
He's got at least a peel here. Just hit it.
I guess we were.
Oh, and rubs off the yellow one and just leaves a guard. So Northcott's going to try to draw in for to try to steal 3. It was a good try.
Oh, really? We were
Just goes to show you how much one really good shot can change an end. Can even change a game.
It was in my pocket. I pulled it out and I was like,
we recommended truck shows because I was going to go to the Trapper, and they were like, yeah, he's like, yeah,
sliding them all in.
We got a barn burner here.
We like literally lit it on fire.
Over on sheet D, Team Clark just took 2 against Max Metz, and they are now up 5-1.
because I stopped it because I thought, nah, I'm not going to finish, but then he kept talking.
Yeah. One of the things are so flammable over there. Crisco. Thank you for getting that joke. Thank you.
That was a dad joke.
Thank you.
That was really good.
I'm here all day, folks.
Jackson Northcott with the delivery. Going for a guard. Or no, sorry, he's trying to draw into the 8-foot. He wants to be third shot. As long as it sticks out someplace, we can play off of it. And he's going to come heavy. It's going deep. We don't want it that deep. That right about there is just about perfect for us. So now Kessler can get to it and play the double. And hard way to take 1, but if you got to, that's fine. If he takes 1, that's fine. Possibly with good strong weight, he could possibly take. No, they got a triangle there, and as we know, The triangle is the optimal shape in curling. You want triangles. They've got a nice isosceles triangle there. I think that's an isosceles, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, scalene means they're all the same, or equilateral means they're all
Yeah.
the same.
That's not an equilateral.
We know that.
Scalene means they're all different, doesn't it? So that would be a... Yeah, it's a scalene. Or it's pretty close.
One of them means that there's like an obtuse angle. Like it has to be.
We are going to Google the 3 different kinds of triangles.
Oh, it's not acute?
I don't think so.
That would be an acute. Yeah. That would be acute. There's no angle over.
Right.
If only we had a
Over
math
100.
teacher here to answer our questions.
Yeah.
You got some tough questions over there?
We're discussing, is that a scalene triangle?
Isosceles.
Pretty right isosceles to me,
Okay.
but it could be scalene. I don't know. Let me get on my program.
All sides are different length on a scalene, so yeah, I think that's a scalene.
We can be safe if we say that, even if it's close. It's
Yes.
always, you just
Either
gotta
way,
go another
it's a good
decimal
word,
place.
so,
Another
yeah.
decimal place.
Yeah.
My wife always makes fun of me because I talk about triangles a lot when we're curling.
Are those 2 different sentences? My wife always makes fun of me.
Oh, okay.
You talk about triangles, not curling.
It's all warranted on both ends, though. Okay, it's looking close. It's really close. It is going nose it. Oh, steal it too. Oh, not quite. Just a little bit too much curl. Steal it 2 for Northcott. And it is tied at 2.
I don't know why they're looking that hard.
It's clearly yellow.
Yeah, we think it's yellow. They're looking at it. I think
Yeah.
they've called to measure. Never hurts to measure. Because sometimes the rings can be out and such. We're going to call it, up here, we're going to call it a deuce. But they're going to measure it. But if we use the Pythagorean theorem,
Yeah.
if we had, maybe we would know.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time.
Next time we'll try that. We'll get our little protractor and put it on the TV screen.
I'm a little bit sore. Half sore.
Over on sheet D, we're watching that one because it means a lot to us. Some kids from Strathmore are playing, and they're up 5-1 over the only other undefeated team. So if they can they're in the 7th end. If they can take a couple here, it would almost seal the deal over there. Sometimes it never hurts to measure, and when you do measure, even if you're kind of thinking it's close or whatever, it never hurts, but kind of gives you another break while you wait for them to measure.
Yeah.
Timeout. Technical timeout.
Yeah. It's coming over the hog line.
The umpire has the measuring stick. It is clearly yellow to us. Gives boys a chance to do the little reset. They had an okay end there. It's just that Northcott made a really good shot.
It's like that much different.
Yeah, it was like 2 inches difference. So it is a deuce. Scores tied at 3. Going into the 7th end. So Team Batchek keeps the hammer going into the 7th. So we need to take at least 2 here. We need that deuce. We don't want Northcott coming home 1 up or tied, or tied would actually be okay. But we need the deuce, or we need to blank. Lamb with the delivery. Trying to throw a center guard, but it's gonna curl off the center. Oh, maybe not. If it dies soon enough. It was a 16. Yeah. It curled off the center line.
Are we feeding them after this game?
So it can be used by us. No.
We don't have buns. No one brought buns.
They're in that bag. They're in the.
Oh, and they were in the bag?
In the red bag, yeah.
Good. Then they can have salad. Yeah.
Kessler calls for a corner guard. Max with the delivery.
Oh, that was close.
The time was about a 15-6. So about a 15 to the for a halfway guard. Jackson calls to draw him behind his center guard. He's on the guard. He's going to rub it over. And it's going to skate toward the house, but not quite.
No, I don't.
Kessler calls for a drawing behind the guards. Probably looking for about I'd like to say a 14 to the T line. Missed the time on that one. It's looking pretty good. It's a little tight. They got to hold it. It's going to be by about 6 inches. It was going, and then it backed off a bit, and then it came again. And it's a beautiful shot. Right under cover. Buried.
Can I get the keys to the car? I'm going to bring in the food because Kinsley's going to grab a sandwich. They're getting off the bus.
I'll go with you because I think it's a two-person job.
Are my keys that dirty? You got a sanitizer?
No, this is lotion.
Looked like there might be some controversy, but whatever it was, Kessler and Jackson sorted it out. Oh, I think because they moved the center line, the center guard off, but it wasn't on the line.
It doesn't
must
matter.
be
They
it.
did it to themselves, so
True.
they have the option to put it back.
True.
And if they didn't, they didn't.
Northcott with a trying to hit, probably board weight. Call board weight. See if Dieter comes with the board. Ooh, it's looking pretty good. It's got a ways to curl though. He's just gonna tick it over. And he ticks it over, pokes out the back a little bit, but that is okay for us. That was an 11-1, so it wasn't board weight. It was more like a control weight. Kessler calls a draw to the other side to split the house. This one looks really good. It's going to be undercover.
And above the tee line.
2/3 of the way above the tee line, right on the tee line. Nice shot, beautiful shot. So we got the house split up. We got the makings of a deuce here.
Tennille wants times on timeouts.
Sorry.
Your brother says sometimes the mic is off.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Just so everybody at home knows, sometimes the mic goes off, and usually that's for a reason. Sometimes it's because I turn it off and forget to turn it back on. When we go through, when people in the gallery out here are being really loud, I'll turn it off, certain people. When there's things we don't want you to hear, I'll turn it off. But I like to keep it going.
When you're cussing?
It would have been okay.
It would have been.
Yes, please. Jackson calls for a draw in behind the center line, or in behind the guards. Trying to cut off the scoring area. If it pokes out at all, we'll hit it all day. Or try to anyway. It's looking pretty good. If the weight's there. If the weight's not quite there, he may rub. No, he's by the guard. It's going to be nice. It's a good shot. Be right to the tee line. Dieter with another nice shot. And that was a 14-1, so it's a 14 to the center line, or to the tee line. Kessler calls a peel. Wants to peel those guards off. Open it up. Oh, he almost had the run back, but he pops it through the hole there. That was an 8-second hit.
I don't think he'd got the double there. He would have jammed on the blue on the outside. Well, that was.
Well, if you got into the crotch, you would have.
That's the way she goes sometimes. Yep. Or it would have been nice if it just pushed it out just back to the center.
Yeah.
But they're guarding it here anyway.
Yeah. Northcott is going for a guard here, trying to guard up theirs.
What happened? We through?
Yeah, popped. Tried to double off the guards and popped one through the hole. And they get a guard just off the center line. Oh, and staggered. That's a nice guard. That's a beaut. So Kessler's going to call for a run back on that guard. He needs to hit it just to the left of center. It'll go back onto the yellow one and possibly push the yellow one onto the other one and out.
So it's the one at 90.
So it's going for a run back double. But as long as that guard goes away, that's order number 1. So Andrew's going to be bringing his peel weight here. Looks close. He's got one. Oh! And he takes out the blue one, but he did open it up. He doesn't quite consider that a shot, but I think it was decent. Wasn't perfect, but it was pretty damn close. I mean, pretty darn close. Northcott's going to call for a guard. Tight guard this time. Boucher with the delivery. He's calling it for it to be about a couple feet in front of the house. I actually think that might be a little too tight. And it is going to skate in. And it'll stay about a foot in front of the other one, wide open for a double. So Andrew's gonna throw the heat at it, I think. That was a 14-6, that one. Andrew with the delivery. Trying for the double. He's going to cross the face. It's probably... Oh, he might get it the other way. Nope. He jams and rolls over to the other side under the corner guard. It's a pretty good result. It is okay. They're going to throw a guard, but... If they come deep again, we could be in line for a 3 or a 4.
Buck 22.
Jackson calls for another guard. And I think better is high this time. Higher than he had called last time. I wouldn't want it tight. But if he comes tight again, then we can double him off. Jackson with delivery. Boys are sweeping. Oh,
It's really light.
he's hogged it. Oh, it might get across.
Over, but not doing.
Oh, it is over, but
Nice light.
over and off. It's that was an 18.7. It was quite light.
Good sweep.
Kessler just needs a. It's wide open. He can hit it. If he hits it with a hack weight, he can get to the inside of it and roll undercover on the other side and be split, sitting 3 and forcing, which would force Jackson to freeze or to draw. Hope for a miss. He's taking a. Looks like normal ice. Kind of following the same path. Gotta get by the guard. He's by the guard. And that's a 10-4.
But you gotta stick around.
And he sticks around.
Nice shot.
Beautiful shot. He skinnies the guard by about an inch. That was a 10-4, so it was a normal weight. Over on sheet D, Clark is up 5-3. And with Hammer coming home, and they're sitting one first shot and third shot. Max Mentz is trying to do a takeout now. So Max Mentz has to steal 2 to win, or steal 2 to tie. What's he calling here?
Draw to the right.
Yeah. Jackson calls for a draw.
Foot behind. Draw to the right. He wants to get to that face that low. Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to be in that.
Freeze.
Wants to go into that crotch.
Get into the pocket. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Trying to draw into the pocket there. I was looking at another game and missed it. Missed the call.
He's light on his
Just a
guard.
little tight.
He's close.
Some good brushing right here.
Yeah, he's close. He's
Very
by.
close. Yeah,
He's got it. Look at that. Beautiful shot. He's
Roll
going
over here a little
to
bit.
bump the blue one and stay sitting out, leaving Kessler with a wide open hit for 4.
Just delete it. So Chris helped us with our cameras that go this way. I need to put a new score sheet in it.
And that was a 13.
There.
Kessler's coming with looks like a normal weight hit.
And window capture.
No. It was. No, we actually. The scoreboard, how did we import though? Is that an image or is it a.
It's the scoreboard is a
Is it a media source?
no.
It's an image, isn't it?
No.
The last one was a window capture, but when
No.
you helped us move ours,
We
Chris,
use you want to put scoreboard in.
Yeah.
I use Google Drive or a Google Sheet, and then I use a web.
Web. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, we just threw in a.
Because then it's a spreadsheet and just and then automatically it'll feed in.
Yeah. See, we're just using an Excel spreadsheet.
Yeah, use Excel. Then that would be.
Where is your
app?
Just go to desktop.
Yeah, that's probably even better.
Did you get the 4?
Yeah, we got the 4. Probably the Excel spreadsheet probably better because you don't have.
No, why is it not showing up on desktop? Oh, all form. Because you're looking for a picture. That's why.
Oh yeah, so it's a web-based file.
It's just an Excel.
Yeah, no.
XLS,
So
right?
what you do here is you go here, and then you go. So what I do, you gotta go. Where's your save as?
Here on the tech side of things, it's impressive.
Oh. Where's the save as?
I have no idea.
Why is it not save as?
So it was good in there, and coming home, it's 7-3 for Team Batchek because they took 4 there.
Why is it not showing up on the desktop? Because it's on our desktop here.
Should be there. That desktop.
And then we can move it into his folder.
Oh. So on the desktop. Oh, there it is. Is it this one?
Yeah.
Oh, score sheet. So I'm gonna go. Oops.
Oh yeah, you saved that as a web page.
Copy. Paste. And then. So it saves it as a web browser thing. And then so you go to OBS and then when you find it on the desktop.
Don't go to that PC desktop.
And then you go here
And Max threw his stone through. We always like to call that the 100% shot.
It's weird that
Northcott with the center line or center guard, but didn't quite get to the center line. Max is gonna throw it through again.
I can muddle two. It's just
why can't you do a save as? Usually under home.
Yeah.
There's like a save as.
Go. Click on the little down icon beside the save buttons up there.
This one, yeah, there's no save as in there.
Oh. Is there view anywhere? Because you can modify your toolbar, put it back in, I think.
Yeah.
Jackson with the draw. Looks like it's going to skate through.
I'll come give you a hand here in a sec. I might run to my car and grab mine. Okay. Because yours, that's a PC, so it matches easier to mine.
Yeah.
Just through. Dylan gets a. I don't think Dylan's ever had one of these in his career.
And Dylan throws his through, and pretty rare thing for him. His next shot will be a takeout, either whatever gets to the house or the center guard.
We're set up to have 3.
Dieter with the delivery, trying to draw in.
He's light.
Looks like he's... Boys are on it, he's light.
Gonna have a double guard here.
Oh, he's going to bite. He's going to be in the house.
It's a good sweep.
Yeah. It's not going to get in behind the guard, so Kessler called to take it out. And if he should run the guard. Oh, he's going for the run back. Might as well go for the run back.
If you don't make it, you don't make it. At least you get rid of one.
Oh, he is close. I think he's got it.
Too far
Nope.
across.
Nope. Didn't get it. Peeled it off. Yeah. Yeah, he peeled it off. It's good.
It forces them to make another good guard, right?
Yeah. And they're hot.
It'll pull the chute here right as soon as it hits that hog line, though.
And the chute comes out, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, it will be enough. Look at that.
Sweep.
That was a 13-1. Kessler calls for a hit. Peel. Possibly could get both. It's a long angle run back. But just peeling it off is fine.
One is what we need.
Just need to get one out.
And not stick.
And he's going to get it. It should peel off.
He's going to be across the front of it.
That works. Yep. That's what they called. Good shot.
Up by 4, just get rid of anything.
So far we're 100% in this end.
We're on this sheet next, I think.
Are we?
So we'll just kick Teddy out and then we'll... Just like this.
Row.
You're going to be on A, I get. Because you can't be anywhere. It can't be twice to get beside us.
Northcott with delivery. And it's coming. It was about the same weight as the last one, but it's down the center. So I might skate through. Nope, it's going to die too. Kessler will hit it. Or call to hit it. Calls for peel weight.
Don't worry about it. Just hit it. Don't worry about the dog. There's no double board. It's just you need a win. Get rid of one and shake a hand. Oh no, I guess there's still 3 rocks left.
And looks like he's got a piece of it.
Hard Dylan. Get it across.
Good clean peel. Works. Good shot.
Good handshakes over here. I would assume Paulson over Myers. I didn't see where the stone was.
Over on Clark's game. Oh. They just missed a tap. It looks like it's going to go to an extra end. Maybe.
I would assume so.
It looks
Or they're
like
gonna
2
measure
for blue.
probably.
They got to measure.
Yeah, they're calling for a measure over there.
Boucher gets it just biting the house. Good shot. And Kessler's going to hit it. So if he makes it, this will be the win.
They must be going to an extra over there. Nobody's shaking hands. I mean, due to illnesses on the Northcott team, there's some fist pumps, and that's about it. And Batchuk takes the win with some X's in the 8th here, ran him out of rocks. Join us again at 1 o'clock versus Dropker. Final game around robin.
Did he just peel the one?
Yeah, he was about the same as Andrew on the other ones.
All right. Move?
Yeah.
Okay. You bring the box. I got everything else, I think. So I don't know if we are. We really are infants, aren't we?
Wherever you want. Little team. You're off center. Okay. You want to be center?
Sure.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain what my thought process.
Yep.
I'd say that's a Lindsay too. She's always like.
I
the
just
rest
never
of
know
the
if he's
ladies
gonna get
are-
mad at me or not.
Yeah, because it's the curling.